Hey guys, I am back with another video. Even though I have a cold, it didn't stop me from doing food shopping and making a trip to Ulta yesterday. And excuse me, the day before I ended up going to Walmart. I purchased some new makeup. Among them were two foundations. Um, The first I'm going to talk about, I picked up at Walmart on Friday. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. It's the shade 105 Fair Ivory. Now, because I'm really fair skinned, it's really difficult sometimes to find a good shade that's going to match my skin. Um, a lot of the foundations oxidize into an orange mess. Um, some look too pale and pasty, and some are yellow. So I really take the time and I'm very cautious about purchasing foundation. Now, I bought this because it said dewy smooth. And I happen to like a dewy kind of a lustrous glow to makeup. I'm not crazy about a fully matte coverage simply because when you're in your 60s, I do not care what anybody says. I honestly, I don't care. You're not selling me the bridge, okay? When you are in your 60s or even your 70s, you have lines. No matter what foundation you use, eventually, at some point during the day, it's going to settle into those lines. I call BS on anybody over 60 who says, this foundation kept my skin so smooth and didn't fall into those fine lines. I felt like I was 20 again. No, let's be real here. It's not going to happen unless you have fillers, which I'm not against, but I can't afford, or unless you have a facelift. If you are the average woman with average wrinkles, any foundation at some point during the day is going to settle into those lines. So the objective is to find a foundation that is going to have a little dewiness so that the light kind of reflects off and you don't notice the foundation settling into the lines, okay? Because I am telling you, even the best foundations that I have, at some point, they will settle slightly. Out of all of the foundations that I have, the one that settles the least slightly is Decium's The Ordinary Serum Foundation. And I will be forever indebted to that company for creating a great foundation. But right now, I'm not talking about The Ordinary. Right now, I'm talking about Maybelline's Fit Me. This isn't bad. I rate it a B plus simply because it did go on nicely and the lasting power during the day was pretty good. I have no complaints about that. And even last night when we were having our aperitif, my husband said to me, "Your makeup looks good today." So I know that if he's saying my makeup looks good, it means it's not settling all into those fine lines as much as other makeups do. Um, it isn't heavy, which is what I liked about this. It pretty much matched my skin tone nicely, which is another thing that I like about this. What I didn't like is that it really didn't give me the dewy finish that I was looking for. I honestly thought it was going to really give me a super dewy finish, and it didn't. It gave me a slightly satiny finish, not not fully matte, which is what I really like, but it was good. Now, what I didn't like about it at all, the bottle. I do not like having to pour foundation out because it's always very clumsy for me because I always pour a little bit too much out. I like the fact I think it feels like a glass bottle. I don't know, but this I just if this was a dispenser, I would have given it an A minus, but no. For the price, it was $7.97, and I think the price is spot on. So I'd like to know your opinion. Have you ever tried Maybelline Fit Me? It's not bad at all, but I'm not going to rate it up there with the greatest. Okay. Now, I went to Ulta yesterday. They're having that like 21 days of Ulta Beauty or whatever. And I have such a love-hate relationship with Ulta because I love the fact that you've got high-end and drugstore brands in the same store. I think that's brilliant. And I think that they have really good deals. But what I'm not crazy about is their sales assistants. It's like anytime that I have approached a sales assistant in that store, it's like I'm bothering them. Is it the fact that you don't want to deal with women my age? Is it the fact that I am interrupting you from taking selfies on your iPhone? Like, what's the deal? Because yesterday I went in there and there's this little travel palette by Tarte that I really wanted to get. It's Tarte Pro to Go. I think it's a great little purse travel palette, if you will, because it's tiny and it's got all the neutrals that I like. So I went up to the display and there were none. So I went over to a sales assistant. I was like, "Excuse me, can you help me with something?" And she was like, "Okay, what do you need?" Just like that. So I said, "Well, there's a Tarte palette over there that I really want, but it looks like you're all out in the display. Can you go in the back and see if you have any?" So she walked over. She said, "Well, which one is it?" And I said, "It's this Tarte Go to Pro to Go palette." "No, we don't have that." And that was it. So it's like that's not the first encounter I've ever had with somebody at Ulta. I'm not saying everybody at Ulta is like that because trust me, there have been sales assistants that have come up to me very kindly and asking me if I needed help. But for the most part, it's like you're working in a cosmetic store. Why are you why is it that you can't handle people asking you if you have a product? But anyway, I ended up buying a few things. I bought some cotton pads, which I desperately needed for cleaning my face. I purchased two I purchased two clear lip glosses by Essence Cosmetics, and they are both in purses. If you go to Ulta or if you go to any store that sells Essence Cosmetics, you have to check out their Shine lip glosses. They're like either $2 or $3 a piece. And the clear lip gloss is the greatest because it does give you a shine. It feels nice and moist on your lips. I am telling you, I have one in every purse now. I have gone to Ulta when they haven't had it, when they've been out. And yesterday, when I went there, they had a whole bunch of them. So I ended up buying two and throwing them into purses that didn't have them. So I also purchased another foundation. This is by BH Cosmetics, and the color, the shade is rosy beige. Now, this was $9. I've heard some good stuff about BH Cosmetics. So I thought, you know what? Let me try this to see how it works. Now, one thing about this that I love, it's a dispenser top. So 1 ounce, $9, a dispenser top. This is great packaging. The shade matched my skin tone. I do have pink undertones, so the shade matched my skin tone perfectly. I am wearing this. I'm wearing this today. The jury is still out as to how this is going to wear all day. I have a bad cold, so between blowing my nose, I know I'm going to be red over here. But when I did get ready this morning and when I did put my makeup on earlier, because of this cold, my skin is really dry, it's blotchy, and it's red. Like you know how skin gets when you have a cold. It's just like ugh, it's dull. So I did my thing with my serum and my moisturizer, and I put Embryolisse on to use as a primer, and I put this on, and I have to tell you, I was really happy. Um, this to me has a dewier finish than the Maybelline Fit Me. So we'll see how it is. It's called Naturally Flawless. Hold on. I'm going to come in so you can see. My lines. Let's see how it works on my lines. It is what it is. Once you hit a certain age, basically you want a foundation to even out your skin tone more than to get rid of your wrinkles. That's the way I look at it. As long as this is evening out my skin tone, I'm fine. So the jury is still out on this. I don't know how it's going to be during the day, but so far I liked it. I liked the way it blended in with my skin. Um, It's not super heavy, which I like, but it also did a good job of hiding all the blotchiness that I have. And now this. I don't know if you are a fan of skincare, like facial sprays, but I love facial sprays, especially during the summer when it gets like really hot out and stuff. I just find them to be cool and relaxing. I have this Mario Badescu. I have a hard time pronouncing his name. I have this in the cucumber, and I absolutely love it. I also made the mistake of buying it in lavender. I'm allergic to lavender, so I couldn't use it. But this, when I saw this, it's with sage and orange blossom. Like my eyes popped out of my head because if you saw my video on scents, orange blossom is my favorite scent of all time. Like I have Fragonard's Fleur d'Oranger Intense and the Fleur d'Oranger, like everything. Every time I'm in the south of France, I head to Fragonard and I just like load up on all of their Fleur d'Oranger scents. So when I smelled this, oh my God, I was crazed because a lot of products say that they have orange blossom and it doesn't smell at all like orange blossom. Oh my God, this smells just like orange blossom. And my face is so happy because I used this as a setting spray today. And man, oh, the scent of orange blossom just makes me so happy. Yesterday, they did have a sale at Ulta on this, 25% off. So this was normally $5. I got it for what? 4.75? Not bad. Or 4.50. But the big surprise that I purchased yesterday was this Benefit Gimme Brow. I had heard about Gimme Brow. I was a little on the fence about it, but I guess this is the mini. They had it for $12, and with my rewards, I purchased this, the foundation, two lip glosses, the Mario face spray, and cotton pads, all for $14. So I got a good deal. This Gimme Brow totally surprised the bejesus out of me. In the first place, they have quite a few shades. And this is number 6. It is the darkest shade ever. And I am so happy about that because so many companies have brow products that they claim it's like a universal color or it's the darkest color, and a lot of them turn orange. This is the real deal. This is so great. It's got this it's got this teeny weeny little wand. And the control on this on your brows is phenomenal. Um, what you do is you just very lightly comb your brows, and there's fibers in this. It makes your brows thicker. I swear to God, I was like, holy cannoli, this stuff really works. Now, because my brows are sparse, even though this made my brows look noticeably thicker, I did go over them with my Anastasia Dip Brow. And I'm telling you, with both products really help to give you a natural looking brow. This is freaking amazing. Like I am definitely going to be repurchasing this when it's gone because really I was really shocked. I have a love-hate relationship with Benefit Cosmetics too. I still haven't forgiven them for discontinuing the product Shellac. Shellac was this great, great setting liquid for eye makeup. But the greatest thing about it was I would brush it on my crow's feet and it was like a mini facelift. I'm not kidding. It was great. Like it was unbelievable. And then they went and discontinued it. I'm still, Benefit, you redeemed yourself with this, but not fully because you will redeem yourself fully with me when you bring Shellac back. Um, that was the greatest product of all time. So that's it. That's just a couple of my. Oh, wait. Here. I thought I had, because I did have the Shine, Shine, Shine on me before, but all of the cold medication, like the Dayquil and the Dayquil, Mucinex, and whatever crap I found in the medicine cabinet, it's making me a little loopy. This, this is the Shine, Shine, Shine. This is what it looks like. See? Shine, shine, shine. I'm telling you, if you get the chance, go buy this. If you are a lip gloss lover, go buy it. Even if you find that lipstick is too dry sometimes and you just want like a little moisture over it, use this as a top coat. It is the bomb. It is so stinking good. So that's it. I'm going to work on a project that I'm doing for my daughter's wedding shower. I purchased a blank recipe book and I am adding all of these recipes that I use and I'm writing them down for her and I'm making little drawings. And I've also asked my sisters and my sister-in-laws to send me recipes because I want to make it kind of like a family and friends cookbook. I asked a couple of my really good friends, hey, you guys got a recipe for me to give to Una? My girlfriend Jeanette, who was on the taste, gave me her recipe for kugel. And I'm so happy about that because she's one of the greatest people I know. I never get to see her, but she's really cool. And my girlfriend Mary Beth has the greatest soda bread recipe and sausage and peppers recipe. So we'll see. So that's it. I'm going to get to work on the recipe book and I'm going to head upstairs because this cold is really taking a toll on me. So that's it. If you enjoyed this, thumbs up, please. If you didn't enjoy it, thumbs down. And if you want to hear more from me, please subscribe. I should have a wig review. Actually, I should have 2 wig reviews coming up next week because I'm waiting for a Gabor Soft and Subtle, and I am waiting for my 8th Jameson. So I will see you later. Take care. Bye, and enjoy the sunny day, even if you don't have a cold. Bye bye.